Hey folks, this is Maria Abreu. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe. And if you like the content, make sure to hit the like button and share. So folks, as promised in a recording some time ago, we're going to be bringing special guests. And one of the recordings is going to feature the board of directors of the Lawyers Association specializing in immigration matters, known as ASOMIGRA, okay? And this association is made up of about 250 members or more, growing exponentially, actually. And this association pretty much participates in roundtables with the state, be it the Immigration Department, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which represents, the consulates, and Ministry of Tourism. So different state entities, we participate in roundtables to try to come up with ways to reform the administrative rules that govern the processes. Okay, so in short, if there's any issue that's affecting the legal community, that's affecting the efficiency of the processes, this is the association that serves as mediators between the legal community and the state. It's going to be very interesting because they're going to give you the inside look on some of the challenges that we face as a legal community when carrying out these processes. What happens when there's a change in administration? Okay, and they introduce rules, as we have discussed before, like the previous administration, that make processes difficult or that changes that are not ideal for the efficient flow of processes. So this is where the association is a very useful tool. Okay, we're going to talk about some of the reforms they have contributed to bringing to immigration, very positive for lawyers. And why is this of interest to you? Well, the thing is, since the association is made up of lawyers that carry out immigration processes, it's your voice. Anything that constitutes a setback in an immigration process, anything that constitutes an inconvenience for the foreign national, this is the association that brings it to the attention of the state entities. So this association, without realizing it, is your voice, okay? It is your voice so that you can make known what changes would be beneficial for you, what changes would make the processes feasible and easier for you. So by bringing them over to the channel, we're going to open communication so that you guys can make suggestions. Bring to the attention of the association what it is you would like to see in the way of change, and they can bring that to the state entities. In fact, whenever there's a change in administration, immigration will always send a notice and invite the association to come and sit, meet with them, and when there are changes that need to be implemented, they always form a roundtable. So it's interesting to know this. The other guest that we're going to be having was, he has been the head of the investment department, the overseer or the supervisor for many years, okay? In fact, his last date, I believe, was last week, last Friday. So, any file that went to the investment department, or as we know it, the fast track, would come through him, would be evaluated by him. So he headed up that department for a few years. And I want to bring him over so that he can explain the fast track processes from an institutional point of view, from the point of view of immigration, the inside look at the process. And what I would like to do is I would like to formulate questions actually that come from you. I would like for you guys to post any questions you would have for this person so that when he comes and I interview him, because I'm going to interview him, the interview will be made up of your questions, okay? Now, this is going to be in a couple of weeks, so you have plenty of time to think about what questions you want to, and suggestions as well, by the way, because he's still linked to the investment department and he could be of great help in this area. So it's going to be really interesting, guys. This is all about bringing you a view of the process from every possible spectrum, not just you as a client, but as an institution, and also from the standpoint of the associations that represent your interests. Okay, so I'm looking forward to your posting your questions so that it could form part of the interview. So basically, guys, you're going to be the ones interviewing this fella. I'm just going to be asking him your questions. Okay, remember, this channel is different because the content of the channel comes from you. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it, folks. See you next time.